only assume the building behind me is dangerous because it's so beautiful and because it so effortlessly evokes 150 years of popular culture and Cummings world. Cummings world is a German word currently entirely unused in Germany. Look at that central tendril of the and curling round and under itself and evoking the whole of the Belle Epoque here in Bilston. I'm currently saving up to finance a version of King Kong set in Bilston, in which the ill-fated ape tumbles from the top of the Beldray building. I'm working on titles at the moment. The Big Un's my favourite. These little inlays are scruffily gorgeous, like Bilston itself. Maybe someone will watch this and clean them.
Poser.
The Black Country is nothing if not flagrantly self-referential. Nothing wrong with that. I've been starving for a good cross-chronological, cross-cultural juxtaposition all morning, and now I'm full up. Malone's was known locally as the Bogs at one time, possibly still is. And although I can sense Patrick Hamilton's ghost tutting at me for my mock medievalism, as a friend of mine once said, "'Tis a miserable night that endeth in the privy." Handcuffs, rusty jerry cans, football scarves, Ministry of Defence tin mugs, new and used tunics. It's one heck of a Christmas list. A little bit of me died the day they emptied out the Army and Navy store in Stourbridge. The same bit that got born when I watched the first episode of Mr. Ben. Bilston still has its. Long may it remain. I hate to be the one to mention it, but rounding the corner and seeing what they've done with Bilston Town Hall makes me feel a bit like Charlton Heston at the end of Planet of the Apes. And as you may know, quite a lot of things do. It is quite simply England's best named wall. The seaside deco of the Burt Williams baths and the Scandinavian wood facade of the South Wolverhampton Academy glimpse through a beautifully Black Country toy industry portico thing, sort of. And here, in a shocking crack in the urban fabric, is the 17th century, miraculously intact. I've yet to see a bad piece of black country urban sculpture. You might disagree, but you'd be wrong. Mr. Harris?
Yes?
Can we go to the Magic Forest?
What, again?
Yeah! Reminds me of the scariest of the three figures at the base of a crucifixion by Francis Bacon. But then again, almost everything does. Bilston's heavy metal industry began with the arrival of Cumbrian-born Iron Master John Iron Mad Wilkinson, who specified that when he died, he should be buried in an iron coffin. My specifications include that I should be buried in a Crimplene suit, which I suppose makes me Dan Crimplene Mad Cummings. From space, or Sedgley Beacon, the only part of Bilston that's visible is the chamfering on the edges of the tower of St Leonard's Church. They're even visible if you don't know what chamfering is.